Good morning, students. So, today we are going to study a new chapter that is chapter 8 Health and Hygiene. To maintain a healthy body, a sufficient quantity of the right types of food is required. The diet should contain the right amount of carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. It is also known as a balanced diet. The absence or deficiency of any of the above nutrients leads to malnutrition. Even inadequate eating also leads to malnutrition. So, there are many definitions of health, but according to WHO, that is World Health Organization, it defines health as not merely the absence of disease but a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being. A good health is a necessary condition for our purposeful existence in this world. A person is said to be healthy or having good health if he has no sickness or disease, there is no physical handicap, he has no mental problem, he has no psychological tensions, or he has no anxiety attacks. So, here are some tips to maintain good health, that is, eat less fat, eat more fiber, eat less sugar, eat less salt, avoid becoming overweight. So, now diseases are broadly classified into two types, that is, communicable disease and non communicable diseases. In communicable or infectious diseases, these are communicated or transmitted from a diseased person to a healthy person. As the name suggests, it is communicable, so it transmits. These are caused by the attack of microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, protozoas. Causes of disease. Communicable disease are caused by different microorganisms that are bacteria, like it causes disease cholera, diarrhea, tuberculosis, typhoid, diphtheria, tetanus. Viruses causes polio, rabies, smallpox, measles. Protozoa causes malaria, amoebiasis, kala azar, sleeping sickness. Helminths causes teniasis, ascariasis, filariasis. Fungi causes ringworm and athlete's foot. Some communicable diseases are influenza. It is a very infectious viral disease and it is spread very quickly by droplet infection. The symptoms of influenza include headache, pain in the back, legs, shivering, high temperature, and feeling of weakness. Measles, it is caused by a rubella virus. The incubation period is of 12 to 14 days. The symptoms include high fever, rash eruption of the skin, inflammation of the respiratory mucous membrane, and loss of appetite. And the third one is malaria. It is caused by malarial parasite Plasmodium. It is characterized by shivering, high fever, and profuse sweating, often accompanied by headache and extreme thirst. The disease is spread by the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquito. Malaria can be prevented by use of anti-malarial drugs. Chikungunya. It is a viral disease transmitted to humans by infected mosquito. Mosquito involved are Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. The symptoms include abrupt onset of fever, frequently accompanied by joint pain, muscle pain, headache, nausea, fatigue, and rashes. Prevention and control. Reducing the number of natural and water filled containers that support breeding of mosquito and spraying of insecticides that kill mosquitoes. Dengue. It is painful mosquito borne disease. Dengue fever is transmitted by bite of Aedes mosquito infected with a dengue virus. The symptoms of dengue include Usually, it begins within 4 to 6 days after infection and lasts up to 10 days. Sudden high fever, severe headache, pain behind the eyes, severe joints and muscle pain, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, and skin rash, and mild bleeding. The prevention of disease is done through by maintaining personal hygiene, public or community hygiene, by maintaining industrial hygiene, mental hygiene, and by adopting healthy habits. Vaccination. Vaccine is a preparation of modified viruses or bacteria that is introduced in a healthy body to induce the specific antibody reaction. Vaccine typically contain an antigen that resemble a disease causing microorganisms and is often made from weakened or killed forms of the microbes. Vaccines are the substances which protect us from certain diseases, hence, they give us immunity. Vaccines are usually injected, but some are taken by mouth, that is called immunization. Vaccines are made from pathogens that contain the substance called antigen and which trigger our immune responses. After vaccination, our body makes antibodies which give us immunity against pathogens. Vaccines DPT is given for preventing three diseases, namely diphtheria, pertussis, that is also known as whooping cough, and tetanus. Vaccine BCG is given for preventing disease called tuberculosis. Each antibody is only effective against one antigen. For example, a vaccine against a whooping cough does not protect against measles. So, now what is immunization? It is the introduction of any kind of dead or weakened pathogens for the artificial development of immunity or resistance against a specific disease. So, here is a picture attached of National Immunization Schedule. The age starting from 3 to 12 months and for mothers up to during pregnancy. So now the abbreviations of some terms are, the first term is DPT. It protects against diphtheria, pertussis, that is whooping cough, and tetanus. DT, diphtheria and tetanus. BCG, bacillus of Calmette and Guerin, that protect against tuberculosis. So now other habits leading to ill health are the use of tobacco, dried and cured leaves of the tobacco plant Nicotiana tabacum. Tobacco contains alkaloid nicotine that makes the person addictive. Tobacco smoking causes inflammation in the lining of the nose, throat, trachea, and lungs. Alcohol. Alcohol used in alcoholic drink is ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Alcohol reduces the alertness of mind and when taken in excess causes liver damage. Narcotics drugs. The drugs use, misuse and abuse. Drug use means it occurs when a drug is taken by doctor prescription. Drug misuse means it occurs when a drug is used in what it is not intended. Drug abuse, it is taking of drugs in ways for which they are not medically intended.